Hello survivors and welcome to today's video. So sad news for Ark Survival Ascended, to be honest, because if we look at Ark Ascended news, it has reached a new lowest point ever with less than 10,000 players in game. I imagine this is on Steam, so you have got Xbox and PlayStation as well, but we've been checking on the official servers for the last few weeks, and about a week and a half ago the average was, I'd say, 45 and up. 45 was kind of the low end, and then there was a lot of players still on official servers. And then we checked again this morning, and I mean, there were some servers with like 6, 7, under 10 people on it. It was crazy, and I've just checked again now, and you can see the average is probably around 25, 30 players. So it is a big difference from a couple weeks ago. So I think there's a couple things I think that are at play here. So firstly, all we've got is the island. Yeah, so if you're on official, you've just got the island and people have completed it, they've got bored of it. It's the same thing we had on ASA, except less maps. So people have got a little bit bored and are like, it's the same thing over and over again. They've been doing it for years now. I mean, we're playing on Svartalfheim at the moment where we've got mods on the go, so it's really fun for us because it's like a new lease of life for the game playing with mods. But even then, we're getting a little bit, like we're starting to play other things. Dino Law's played a bit of Call of Duty. I've been playing some Pal World, Kingdom Come Deliverance, just sort of to try something new. I know the Centre's coming out next month, and a lot of people do like the Centre. For us, it's our least favourite of the non-canon maps, to be honest. So we still want to play it because it's going to be new, it's going to look lovely, but Scorched is going to be where it's at. I think people are wondering whether the Centre coming out and transfers opening will bring players back. I mean, it might, but there's another thing we haven't spoken about yet, which might mean that they might not, and that is Pal World came out a few days ago, and this is, I think, where the drastic drop in players has come in, because even official players, by the looks of it, have decided to go off and start playing this. This is just taking the world by storm, and it's showing in a big way for Ark, and every other game as well, if you look at the Steam charts. They have brought this game out at a perfect time, because Ark Survival Ascended came out a few months ago, gave everyone time to sort of complete the island, and then they started to dwindle in numbers a bit. Next minute, boom, Pal World comes out, everyone's on it. And I do think that Ark has taken a hit with regards to the amount of people playing because of this game. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I think it was at a slight lull anyway, because people were waiting for new content. And it's a shame for Wildcard because they didn't have much time to prepare this game. They were kind of just, right, you've got to make this because we need money, to fund Ark 2 or whatever. And they didn't have much time. And what they've done is really good. And the fact they're bringing the Centre out next month, I mean, if they do, that is amazing, like how they've been able to do it. I know they've used pretty much all the coding from ASE because all the bugs and stuff are still there. Same stuff that we all experienced before, plus a few extras, unfortunately. If we look at the comments, though, on Ark Ascended news, there's people saying the game's not finished and offers nothing new besides a 40 quid visual update, so it's not a surprise to me. If we take a look at Neddy the Noodle's Twitter as well, he posted something earlier where the comments were quite interesting. So he said it's no surprise that it's lost nearly 90% of its entire player base since launch. And he's talking about Overwolf and Nitrado and no communication with developers, and the game's had next to no content in weeks. So this was 5 hours ago, and there was 11,000 playing then, and it's gone in 5 hours to being 11,000 to under 10,000. And like this guy said here, besides cryopods, nothing has been done to console in over 40 plus days. I was keeping an accurate count, but what's the point? And that is true. They did bring cryopods, and that's the only thing we've kind of really had. But the cryopods weren't as people wanted them to be either. So, when you're used to something for so many years, and then they give you it back, but it's been nerfed so bad, people were really upset about it, and rightly so. So yeah, the player count has taken a massive hit, but I'd really like to know what you guys think. Are you still playing Ark Survival Evolved? Ascended. You might be playing Ark Survival Evolved. Apparently there's more people playing that than Survival Ascended at the moment, so that's a thing, and you can see why, because the amount of maps you've got available to you there and the amount of content is a lot more. Plus you can play it on older consoles as well. But yeah, are you like an official player? I know a lot of our viewers are official players. Have you got a little bit bored now and are just sort of waiting for more content to come out and are trying other games? And when transfers open, would you think you'll play more because you'll get to trade with other servers, stuff like that? And when the Centre comes out, are you still excited for it? Because we're still excited for it. Like I said, the Centre's not our favourite, but we are looking forward to new content, enjoying a new map and seeing what they've done with it, because it's going to look gorgeous, obviously. But yeah, will this drag you back as well? Or are you playing Pal World like everybody else in the world, apparently? Here we go, look, another one. I wanted to stay excited about it, but I can't seem to get any motivation to when I remember ASA has most likely come at the cost of Ark 2. And I was most excited for a full primitive, the Arati, and actual combat system. See, a lot of people now, everyone hated the idea of Ark 2, yeah? They were like, Ark 2, Now we've got Ark Survival Ascended and everyone's bored of it. They're like, oh, Ark 2, I really wanted that. I can't believe you've done this. So it's a bit weird, like, you know? Yeah, another one here saying that he's going to wait and be back to ASA in 3 years' time. He gave up in week 3. So people are bored because there's not much content there and they want to come back when there is, you know? Is this how you're feeling too? Like I said, we're playing a couple of other games as well as Ark at the moment, which when ASA first came out, it was just hardcore ASA. But now we're kind of dwindling and playing other games as well as it. So, and when we are playing it, we're playing modded Svartalfheim because it's extra content that's unusual for us. So it's not just the same old, you know? And I'd love to know what you guys think. So why do you think this player count has gone down? Like dropped so dramatically and quite quickly? Is it the lack of content? Is it Pal World? Is it the bugs? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and take care.
Get the bell on.